Hi Virgo, let's do your mid-monthly reading for December. The cards are already shuffled. And so for the current situation, we have King of Wands in reverse. Okay. And who you are in this situation is the Hierophant in reverse. And the challenge obstacle, the Nine of Imps. Okay, so you're getting a court card for the situation. So someone else around you could have some influence. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The fact that it's coming up in reverse, I feel like with the Hierophant, it's just, if this is talking about someone else, they may not be as committed to you, or there's a sense with the Nine of Wands that you're on your own and that you need to protect yourself, maybe against this King of Wands here, for many different reasons. It could be because they're not committed, and that could be because of a third-party situation, or they put other priorities above you. There also could be, for some, hopefully small percentage, if at all, maybe abuse. You need to protect this person because, protect yourself from this person because of abuse. I hope it doesn't apply, but that's something I thought of. So I just have to communicate that. With the Hierophant in reverse, it's like someone's not meant to be on your path with you. They don't fit in some way. And so why is the Nine of Wands here? I am using the Halloween deck. I just wanted to use small cards. It's easier to shuffle. But this is for December, so let's see. The Nine of Wands. Why is it here? You got the Ten of Cups. I feel like someone has to protect their vision, what they want for their future. Whatever picture you painted of how you want your life to turn out or what you want it to look like, it's like you have to hold on to that dream, hold on to that vision. And whoever this is, it's like they're going to actively work against it, what it is that you want, or they're just not right for you. I'm thinking of other ways to take the King of Wands too. If this was you, Virgo, your health could be an issue as far as like your energy levels. There's something about what's going on with you that could be very draining. You got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You could be recovering from illness. There's some sort of, with the Hierophant here is a mummy. So there's all these bandages. So someone could be recovering from a surgery or some sort of illness that may kind of lead towards the serious side. It's not just a simple cold or like scrapes and bruises from like you trip and you fall. It's something more than that. Like maybe you fractured a bone. Maybe again, like there's some surgery you're recovering from. And illness. So it's like you need to protect yourself with the Nine of Wands here. And again, going back to that abuse thing, like get an order of protection. So you might need legal protection. kind of playing into the Halloween thing. It feels like someone's out to get you, like on some Mike Myers type thing, like someone's out to get you. And I feel like you're fully aware and you're preparing for it. Because for you, this is a high stakes game. Like there's something that you want to attain. There is, and it has to deal with your happiness. It's not with money necessarily. It's what you see for your future as far as potential family. Someone maybe is thinking about their retirement or where they want to move. Whatever it is, what elements are in your future, you feel like that needs to be protected. And it could be your children. Children you already have, or what you plan for. Maybe someone's ready to settle down and have a family, and you don't feel like the partner you're with or potential partners are up to your standards. And so you need to protect yourself from whatever it is that doesn't fit. So let's pull a few more cards here. Okay, Virgo, so we get Seven of Ghosts, Seven of Cups in reverse, with the Hermit, going from the Hierophant to the Hermit. This is your card. It's a Virgo card. And this is Taurus. So there is some Earth energy here, and there's major Arcana cards. Someone could regret their choices or lack of choices. The Hermit in reverse. It's like this could be misery of your own making, in that you question the choices you made in the past, or somehow you've fallen off of your path with the Hermit in reverse. And it could have been getting involved with this King of Wands here, because that person doesn't align with your future. But it's like you took a detour. And maybe things started to crumble for you. There's like a very specific point in time that you can look back on and say, man, I effed up. Like, I should have chose this person, or I should have finished school, or I should have chose this other direction in life. And if I did, everything would have been different. There could be several different points in your life that you can just recall where you questioned your path. And so now you may feel like you're at a point that you feel so far removed from what could have been. How do you get back to that? How do you get back to the Ten of Cups? And I feel like part of your strategy, Virgo, right now is, if I don't have better options now, if I don't like my environment now, I have to limit my interaction with what's not working for me. So I have to put up some boundaries. Like, you don't want something to continue as is. You want to make changes. So that could involve blocking some people, or cutting off friends, cutting off family, anyone that you feel like could be a negative influence or is just contributing to your current state of feeling unfulfilled or unhappy, or like I said, you just feel like you took a wrong turn. So let's see about the future, possible outcome. Before I do that, I'm going to look at the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant in reverse? And the Hermit. A card for each. They're the only two major arcana cards here. I just want to get clarity. Why the Hierophant in reverse? We got the Queen of Wands upright. And the Hermit, the Emperor. Could be dealing with the Aries or Taurus. You're getting two cards that could represent other people. So there could be just a lot of outside influence, especially with the Emperor. Could be your father or a father figure. Doesn't have to be. It could represent just the institutions in our world that carry that power over us. Government institutions, our country's governments, the leadership. The laws that we have to abide by, the rules. So it's like you have to live your life by certain standards, but you didn't create those standards. It's just that we can't choose where we're born or where we exist or how our life starts. That's all predetermined for us. We don't have a say. So it could be that just your past is, your upbringing is having some sort of, you could be like heavily thinking about that, like the way you were brought up, what traditions you were brought up into, what kind of world you were brought into, and how that's affected you in your current situation. The Queen of Wands, given just everything else on the board here, I don't love her. Like, and it doesn't have to be a woman, maybe someone with feminine energy, but manipulative, scheming. Someone who plays games. If this is someone you could be in a friendship with, it's like someone you can't really trust. If this is referring to a romantic situation, if you can relate and it resonates, there's a certain friend that you can't have around your man. They would enjoy nothing more than to steal and take your man. So you got to be careful about that. And if whoever's watching this, you'll know, like, if this applies to you in that case. So, but we got the King of Wands in reverse. That's kind of like the representation of a cheater, someone that would cheat or step out on a relationship. And you can't build with someone like that. You can't have the 10 of Cups with someone like that, which is a long-term commitment full of joy and trust and all the positive things that you can get out of a romantic partnership. You can't have that with someone that would be willing to cheat on you. So, and with a friend no less, or someone that calls you their friend. So that's in some scenarios for some people, but given the situation, I feel like with the Emperor and the Queen of Imps, it's just two more people you have to be careful of and have your guard up. I'm going to go ahead and pull advice for you, Virgo. The mid-monthlies are just quick check-ins. If you're looking for a longer video or you want something more in-depth, I did post the December readings earlier. You can check those and just go back in my video list and you'll see it if you want. There's a general, a love reading, health and career. So I cover a lot of topics in that initial reading I do for the month. In the mid-monthlies, it's just to see what other messages come out. So you can always go back and see if that video correlates with this one, if there's the same type of message. What's the advice here, Spirit? What's the advice for Virgo for this situation? You are getting the World. Again, if this is a matter of personal protection, you're going to have to create distance from someone or something. Now, I mentioned the abuse earlier, just going back to that, the potential for that, any physical, verbal, or other abuse that you need to separate yourself from. It might require you to move. I'm also thinking of environmental factors. You could live in an area that's making you sick and you don't realize it. It's just making me think about it with the Five of Pentacles here in reverse. So if you're worried about chronic illness or illness recurring for you, like you don't want, like if you're in an area with a lot of pollution, air pollution, water pollution, like something's going on in the environment and the Emperor, the government, they're not doing anything about it. You may be seriously considering moving. There's something toxic that's not, again, you're thinking of your future, you're thinking of long term. And there's something in the current energy that is directly working against your future. And you have to move away from it or move past it. And again, could be people around you that have a negative influence. The World card is talking about moving past it. And I just want to say, I feel like without any guilt or shame, like you've put in your time, you've paid your dues in a sense, like your karmic dues, I don't know, for some of you. And even if you didn't, it's like you have to move past something now. So a relationship is either ending for you or a situation, and you're on a new path, or you want to get back onto the path you had before where it felt like it made sense to you and that you were doing what you wanted to do with your life. It feels like there are things that got in the way, and now you feel like you recognize the obstacles and you're ready to move past them. All right, Virgo, so that is your reading. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.